Young Turks, Cenk and Ben with you. And well, listen, if you like George W. Bush, you'll love Rudy Giuliani. You know who he just hired as one of his chief foreign policy analysts?
Dick Cheney.
Well, no. I don't know if it's just as bad. I don't know if it's worse, but it's definitely in the same league. They play on the same team. He just hired Norman Podortz.
Yeah, that's no good.
I would rank him among the top 3 neocons in the world. He just recently wrote an article saying why we have to attack Iran. You want to talk about Bill Kristol, you want to talk about Dick Cheney, Wolfowitz, John Bolton. Podortz is right up there with them. So Giuliani is now fully in the neocon camp. And and the way he talks, he's like Bush on steroids. He thinks we haven't attacked enough countries.
At least the hope would be that Giuliani also has other guys. When it comes to foreign policy, the neocons owned George W. Bush. Hopefully that won't be true with Rudy Giuliani.
Well, right now all indications are that it'll definitely be true. Who in their right mind would hire Podortz?
I agree with you. I only think that because we know, obviously, that all you have to do is watch them to know that Rudy Giuliani is smarter than George Bush. To hope that, from Giuliani's point of view, is that he thinks, I want one of these neocon guys talking to me. I want to see what they have to say, as opposed to George Bush, who just hands the keys to the foreign policy tractor.
No, it scares me more, actually, and I'll tell you why. Look, that point is very legitimate, Ben. Giuliani, I think, almost certainly is smarter than Bush. I don't think that's the question at all. But so is Dick Cheney. But Dick Cheney just believes the neoconservative stuff. He's the one that drove the train or the boat or whatever vehicle
It's a foreign policy tractor.
Oh, it's a tractor. Okay, that's the vehicle we're using today. And apparently Giuliani's like, hey, step aside, I'd like to drive.
Well, the difference is, the significant difference, to me, the worrisome part of it is, the worrisome part is that he hired him. The second worrisome part is that with Cheney and embracing the philosophy, they didn't know for sure how catastrophically awful it would be. I'll grant them that.
Well, Giuliani, I have a quote on it. Says Iraq was the, quote, absolutely the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And he didn't say that like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. He just said that.
But here
so he doesn't think it went wrong. He thinks it was great.
Right, just executed incorrectly.
Yeah, when Giuliani's president, these wars will be executed correctly. And then he'll show you that he's a better wartime president, and he'll show you how to do it right in Iran. I think if you vote for Giuliani, you're an idiot. You're crazy. I'd lock your ass up, okay, in an asylum. Okay, Giuliani is the most dangerous man in America at this point. I'd vote for any of them over Giuliani. I might vote for Tom DeLay over Giuliani. Okay? Because Tom DeLay, the guy's going to rob you blind, right? But I'm not convinced he's, obsessed about wars. I'm sure he's in favor of it. Generally speaking, would he start one? It depends on how much money he could steal, So maybe yes, maybe no. Giuliani loves the war idea. Loves it. Hired all these people around him who were like, yeah, more war, more war.